I explain what is meant by a binary electrolyte. An electrolyte that contains only one type of cation and one type of anion. Explain observation. Bromide ion migrate to the anode electrodes and get oxidized to bromine gas. A. White formula of the I cation in solid D1Pb2+. B. Anion in solid D1 Colorado 32. B. Right ionic equation for reaction between residue and dilute nitric V acid. P-BOS plus 2H plus AQ Pb2 plus AQ plus H2O-L. State and explain the observation made after sometimes. The red flowers turn white bleached. Most chlorine contains chloric I acid that has bleaching action. A. Identify solid R. Ammonium chloride NH4Cl. B. Write an ionic equation for the reaction in step 2. State the conditions necessary for step I. Heat. Determine the molecular formula of the compound. What properties the component of amixture have that would make the separation possible? Different absorption rates, stickus, different solubilities. Desib how sodium carbonate powder can be obtained in the laboratory starting from sodium hydroxide. Add carbonic acid to NaO solution and stir. Heat the resulting solution to saturation and allow cooling for Na2CO3 crystals to form. A. Identify the strongest oxidizing agent. Explain. R. A non-metal with smaller atomic radius hence readily feigns E more electronegative. B. Type of bond formed when element Q and R react. Give a reason for your answer. Ionic electrovalent. Involves complete TNS pair of electrons from Q to R. Explain why diamond is hard while graphite is soft. The atoms in diamond are closely packed and joined by strong covalent bonds, while in graphite it has hexagonal layers joined by weak van der Waal forces. I. Name process that takes place in step I. Neutralization. B. State one commercial use of substance K. Drying agent for some gases. Drying agent for some gases. Explain why colorless solution would not be formed in step I if dilute sulfuric V was used in place of dilute hydrochloric acid. Sal would react with H2SO4 AQ to form insoluble calcium sulfate. Calculate relative formula mass of X2CO3. A. Give one precaution applied when carrying out this experiment. A. Give one precaution applied when carrying out this experiment. A small piece of sodium should be used. Where Googles. B. State one use of sodium. Manufacture of sodium cyanide. Sodium vapor used to produce yellow glow in street lights. State the setup in which resting did not occur. Give a reason. C. Boiled water do not contain oxygen necessary for rusting. Boiling expels oxygen. B. Explain one way in which zinc protects iron from rusting. Zinc is more reactive than iron, hence readily reacts with oxygen. State two conditions that would make boiling point of weight to be higher than 100 degrees Celsius. Impurities in water. When water is heated at higher pressure. A. Name chemical family to which elements R and S belong. Alkali metals. B. Write an equation for the reaction between elements D and V. C. Compare and explain melting points of elements S and M. The melting point of S is lower than that of M. M has stronger metallic bonds than S due to more number of delocalized electrons in the structure of M. Explain difference in the atomic radii of elements L and P. L has a bigger atomic radius than P due to a higher nuclear charge in P due to more number of protons. Both blue and red litmus purs were placed in chloride of element L state and explain the B-servation made. Blue litmus paper changes to red litmus paper remains red. Chloride of L hydrolyzes in water to form acidic solution. I identify substance K and J. K, oxygen O2. J, ammonia NH3. E, state one reason for their purification. To avoid poisoning of the catalyst making it less efficient. V, give name of the catalyst used in chamber P. Platinum catalyst or platinum rhodium catalyst. V, other than its use as a fertilize, state one use of ammonium nitrate. Manufacture of explosives, dyes. Va, concentrated nitric V acid was added to iron 2 sulfate solution. The solution changes from pale green to yellow. B, excess ammonia solution was added to the mixture. Brown precipitate is formed. I, write an equation for the reaction between steam and iron. E, give observations which would be made in 2B at the end of reaction. Explain. Bulk quo changes to brown. Colorless liquid ohms on the cool part of the test tube. H2 reduces quos to cus and itself is oxidized to water. E, what P, precaution should be taken into consideration before lighting the gas at A. The gas should not be allowed to escape to the air. IV, what type of reaction takes place in the tube B? Reduction. BI, state the method O separation used. Filtration. E, with aid of equation, show how lime is slaked. E, what is the major source of Carnot IV oxide in the Solvay process? Heating calcium carbonate limestone. A, complete the table by filling in the missing values. B, calculate average volume of solution F used. C, calculate number of moles of solution F used. E, relative formula. E, relative formula mass of the basic compound Na2X, 10H2O. G.